Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rabbabaya coming at you with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, Chicago's Shutdown Threat. Where I know at one point they was threatening to shut down Chicago. And this is just reflecting that the prophecy of the Bible, is coming off the pages. This place is going to go under. They're trying to push this new world order, this new system, and it's just going through the whole steps of gradualism. They're gradually moving into, that system. So the Bible talked about it 2,000 years ago. Let me show you. I want to go to, let me go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. It says, verse 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, meaning work is going to be few. When it says grinding, it's talking about work. It says, and those that look out of the window be darkened, meaning it's not going to be any hope. It says the door should be shut in the streets, and the sound of grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, that means rise up early, and all the daughters of Muscat should be brought low. I mean, there's not going to be any singing, there's not going to be any happiness, because work is going to be low, and that's what you're getting ready to see, with this government shutdown and with, the stuff that's happening with ISIS and stuff. Is getting ready to get really bad out there, So let me go ahead and play this. Check this out.
Now they're announcing they're going to shut down and do a ground stop at Chicago's O'Hare Airport because of shortage of staffing. They literally have no air traffic controllers. They're being forced to work without pay, so most of them are calling in sick. And now the airport has called a ground stop, I believe it's tomorrow, between 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock, where there will be no flights going in or out of one of the nation's largest airports. And this is all because of Mike Johnson and his government shutdown ordered by Trump because they don't want to release the files. And they want to make sure as many people...
I want to say that this was a few days back, this video, but they didn't shut down O'Hare. But, it's just a matter of time before things get a lot worse, before it gets better. The Lord, when he says that this man's time is up, his time is up, and his time is winding down to the end. I want to go to Job chapter 14, verse 4. It says, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. It says, seeing that his days are determined, the number of months are with thee. Thou hast appointed a bounds that he cannot pass. So when this man, when he saw his time is up, his time is up. And that's what's happening. And he's telling us everything is okay. And, the people believe that America is going to bounce back. But this place is going to be destroyed very soon. So I'm going to go ahead and play this.
People as they can lose their jobs so they can call out whatever military order they're about to do. But yes, that's 2 airports in 2 days that have completely shut down. First Burbank, now O'Hare. Getting pretty hairy out there. Soon you won't be able to travel because all the airports will be shut down, and we've got military going to almost every blue big city. So now they're announcing.
Wow, yeah, it's getting pretty bad, and it's a lot of people telling you, they're telling everyone to don't worry. What does the scripture say about our enemy? Let's go to that. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness. So, iron rusteth over a period of time. Well, so does his wickedness. So it tells us to never, ever trust our enemy, and they've proven to be our enemy, You know, way back when we went through the other stuff. I don't want to say. But this situation with the government, you know, and with these airports and stuff like that is going to cause a ripple effect in the economy. You know, meaning that the people are not going to be working. So if the people are not working, then how are we going to take care of society? You know, the stores are going to be empty, and it has a scripture for that. Let's go to that. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, start at verse 22. It says, "So suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which every man heareth, and there shall suddenly be afraid. And at that time friends shall fight one against another, like enemies. And the earth shall stand still in fear with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they should not run." Listen to this, verse 25. "Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world." So it's letting you know that when all this stuff happens, it's going to be the end of our world, you know, and this is where we at. We're definitely at the end, you know. Things that are happening now, when have they ever spoke so freely about nuclear war? You know, you hear it like every day. It's becoming, you know, people are becoming desensitized to it, you know. So we must stay close to these scriptures and stay close to the man that are teaching the scriptures. You know, roughly paraphrase, Isaiah 33:6 says that the wisdom of these scriptures are going to be our stability. So it's important that we stay close to the men that are teaching it. That would be the elders and apostles of GMS. And it's important that you watch. You know, just don't be walking around bumping into the walls. You know, be circumspect. Watch. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.